Hello and welcome everybody, I'm one proud Bavarian and we are back as the United Bavarian Council Republics, and I love this song. Also, we have to pick an option here in terms of, you know, what we want to do, and I think that what we do want to do, I believe to be, is Supremacy. I think Supremacy is pretty cool. I also, you know, I kind of looked around, and I also think that Faith can be pretty cool, you know, can push us towards more spiritualism, which is very Bavarian if you ask me. Domination, of course, also not completely useless, but I don't think useful right now, so the unrest is like, yeah. But I think we should go with Supremacy. Actually, something that I haven't looked up at all is, you know, what about Order? Order. You know what? I think Order is kind of nice. Yeah, let's do Order actually. Right, there you go. So we now invested in Order because, you know, as a Bavarian, hey, come on. If things aren't orderly, then they aren't right. That's just a matter of fact. We are having one pop grow over here. We also have the colony ship heading over there, which is equipped with the alien trespassers. I will move the last alien trespasser over here once the world has been settled. And then they will have their very own planet. Right here, let's follow them along, shall we? Look at this beautiful ship.
That looks out of the ordinary.
Civic's mass energy output and spectral patterns lie outside the usual parameters for stars of its class and maturity, indicating accelerated aging. Stephanos Missilus, find out what that means. Look at this beautiful ship just going its way while... I love what I love about this music is it's just so upbeat, you know. It gives you a sense of exploration, and I think that is probably the most important aspect of all of Stellaris. And I do also think that we want to invest over there in a good old electricity. I keep saying electricity, in a good old energy credits mining station. Let's do that, and then let's check you out. Do we already have the technology? We do not yet, which is a pain in the ass, if I may say so. This is such a great song, and I think it's also like properly titled, right? Towards Utopia. That is absolutely what this sounds like. Right, so we're sending the trespassers into a cursed world. Let's see how this one goes. Solar extinguisher. Long dormant energy traces in subspace and breaching points near the star's corona suggest that Civic's rapid aging was artificially induced. It appears that millions of years ago, an energy beam from a distant system was launched at the star using technology far beyond our current understanding. Whether it was a weapon or an exercise in cosmic-scale civil engineering, the beam ripped through the star's core, upsetting fusion processes inside in an attempt to cause the star to go supernova. Fortunately, or perhaps unfortunately, it failed to fully achieve its destructive goal, but anyone present there in 2 billion years will be able to fully appreciate the effect. 500 physics, that's great.
Colony's done soon.
Right, our colony ship has gently touched down at the mouth of a large river delta on one of the several continents that can be found on Vanzen. This temperate forested region will serve as an ideal first landing site. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first Bavarian city on an alien world. And it's not even our race. 49 months. Ordinary. That does take some time here. Efforts to map the surface of this planet have identified a strange mountain formation on the southern hemisphere. Look at this. This is a truly molten world. This looks amazing. Jesus, this is a great... This is amazing, yeah. Let's find out how the craters formed. You just built... this? Wait, what? Yeah, you did just build that. Why doesn't it show on the map? Well, it has put us to only minus 002, which is nice. Jesus, look at how long this arm is. Good that we kind of keep it for ourselves here. What I would like you to do. Oh, I can't do that yet. Where I do the initiate jump, right? Right, we don't have any jump drives. Let's just do some automatic exploration then. We're building that up, and then we will run out of space. Which is fine for now, because I will just move away the alien trespassers once this world has been created. Right, we now have this building here. Wahnsinn is being finished. I hope that this technology will have an impact on it. I'd really love to see that. Oh. Oh, wow. Damn, you are in a bad spot, buddy. When did I... Why did you... What? Gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Seabig 1 have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Seabig 1 could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science Officer Stephanos Missilus has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery. We shall do that right away. Right, yeah. Do we yet have any civilians running around? We need civilians running around. I hope that our planned economy doesn't destroy the civilians being a thing. Because, yo, I'm telling you straight up, those are amazing. Having those not be a thing would be awful. Let's get to work with this tomb world. Right now it is queued and has spiders on it. Oh no. A large group of faithless criminals from Minga have illegally converted a number of civilian starships into weapons of war, operating on the fringes of our space. In the system... Oh no. They're not telling me which system. Oh, it must be this one then, because we don't know it yet, or this one. So we do know that it's somewhere over here, I think. What that just means is... Finally we'll have to work on this one, huh? Let's put more corvettes in this. Classes Italica, of course. We can't reinforce it yet. We could retrofit it, it appears, but I think we'll be fine. Let's see with how many people they show up, shall we? Leader recruitment cost is lower here. You know what? I'm just going to pick these, because you're cheaper, Amele Burke. And I think I'm going to put you down here in hopes that you can guard them off. These heretics have started calling themselves the Red Captaincy, and are responsible for several attacks against civilian shipping lanes. Their profane activity must not be allowed to continue. I agree. 60 days. Right, let's see where this goes. Space Piracy. I remember when they added that, and... Ooh, look at that. And, ooh, really? Unity. And, the... Ah, I remember this one, yeah. And the goddamn AI didn't get any space pirates. It was awful, because it gave them such a big advantage. A wavering signal on Civic 7A, though it does not seem to originate from the planet's surface. Sure, let's do it. Look at that. So we could theoretically spend down this arm, right? But I think that we do want to secure at least this one here, because that's a choke point. And after that, we'll have to see where we can secure the next choke point. How is Austria doing? Honestly, I think we're pretty even. Although they're probably the stronger position. Natural wormhole. What? We paid on system. Oh, that gotta be down here, huh? Not there yet, though. We have detected what appears to be a natural wormhole. And the edge of the Hypidon system. A rift to the very fabric of spacetime is formed here, creating a wormhole that our scientists speculate may provide a conduit through subspace to another wormhole located somewhere else in our galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this could potentially allow ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessels foolish enough to pass through it would be ripped apart in seconds. Oh, right, it's right here. Would you look at that? Beautiful to have a wormhole right around the corner. I'm just curious who's down here, because if we have time, I won't rush this, and that I think would be the better choice, but we'll have to see. Now, where are the pirates? When will they enter? More importantly. Our ships have arrived. We should probably reinforce the fleet, you know? Let's do it. We gotta strengthen our fleet. And once we get this tech, I wanna see this go down. Please. Right, after that we're going to focus on expanding over here so that we will have 3 planets. Which sounds very promising to me. The Ransomiers. Emergency buoy. Boy. Actually, let me Google this, alright? I do not know this term. An anchored float serving as a navigation mark to show reefs or other hazards or for mooring. Right. An emergency transmission buoy floats in gentle orbit around Cibic 7A. Its outer casting is heavily damaged, seemingly by glancing weapons fire of a powerful explosion. It might be a Bavarian model for civilian ships, designed to be ejected as an emergency measure should the comms system fail. But the extent of the damage makes it impossible to know for certain. It is repeating a weak, distorted signal, so that means some reason somebody came out here into uncharted territory on a civilian vessel, huh? Sounds like pirates to me. But I think we should check it out. Absolutely should check it out. First we gotta do the other one. What is this? Oh, it's map modes. Stop doing that. Right, so I don't know where the enemies actually are yet. I can't go there because I don't have its science vessel close. But let's just hang out for the moment. And actually take a look. We don't... I mean, we could just go for this energy over here. What I completely didn't check out yet is you. Who are you? The Dark Citizen State. They are behind on technology, which I take it that they just rose up from a primitive level. Be a starbase, right. You produced those ships that I asked you for. Oh, you already have 2 planets? What? Comet sighted. Capital World. Symbiotic life. Well, I don't know about that. But we shall find out. Now, we are not yet blocked out here, but we will be very, very soon because we are stagnating. Now we are producing some more. How's this one progressing now, I wonder? Let's go with the fusion reactor, I think. I think it didn't actually change. I might be wrong, though. I hope it did. Man, this is a long time. Far too long for what we're doing here. You're currently researching, right? Oh, no, you're serving, actually. Rivalry? Right. The material composition of this asteroid differs significantly from its neighbors. It likely has a different origin than the other bodies of this asteroid belt, and should be investigated more closely. Sure, do it. Oh, there's so much to be researched here. The gene clinic is extremely important. Oh, this one is great. Oh, this one is actually amazing. I want this one. Absolutely. Right, so now these have declared rivalry. You might be spiritualists, but you are not even close to us. Xenophile, collectivist, elitist. I kind of love you. We do currently have a non-aggression pact. What if we moved past that, broke this non-aggression pact, and then declared you our rival? Because that should, yeah, this gives us a better opinion. Now this is, oh, there you go. Now they want a defensive pact, and I think we should absolutely choose that. Oh, it will cost us power. Maybe not.
Transmission incoming.
You know what? I mean, yeah, let's do it. That way we might be able to push in early over there. Now, where are the pirates, though? I have to ask. Did they just not spawn in at all? I mean, maybe they didn't. Wouldn't surprise me. Sometimes it happens. Good song. Every time I hear it. Good song.
Survey's done, boss.
Right. You're just moving on. This is nice. Now you've declared each other rivals. Junk Bull. The USS Discorso del Comet crew report that what? Is that your name? It is. Wow. Where are we? Report that what first appeared to our scanners as an asteroid is in fact a gigantic floating ball of junk, comprised of the broken remains of various vehicles, rockets and hazardous materials, many of them radioactive. The junk ball seems to be the detritus of an unknown alien nation in the early space age. It would appear this nation was an interstellar litterer, ejecting dangerous industrial waste into orbit rather than disposing of it planetside. Radiometric dating suggests these remains are millions of years old and have been floating through space from an unknown point of origin for most of that time. Science Officer Stephanus Vasilis notes that some of the materials found on this floating junk heap are quite rare and could be refined into useful resources. Oh, look at that. Garanthium or armor hit point plus 20%. There's so many strategic resources here, I just gotta say. The USS Discorso della Cometa, I think this means like course of the comet or something, has discovered a previously unknown strategic resource in LM63089 dubbed Garanthium ore. It can be refined into a metal that is both malleable and durable. This ore would make an excellent material for use in the construction of ships. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over this system for further exploration. Will do, buddy. So they just actually all hate each other. And we hate them too now, so that's quite nice. I really do like that. Reinforce you again so that you get the 5th ship. Who's this? Oh, civilian fleets, let's go! It has started. Now where are... look at him. Look at him go. Look at these cuties. Look at them travel in the system and travel into, you know, between systems. I love this mod for this. I love it so much. Is this
done, boss.
only one? Oh, social state, military focus. I don't know if I can agree with that, I'll be honest with you. We should definitely think about installing some of these. The trading hub, I think, is a really good choice. Would we theoretically get rid of anything right now? 300. 450? No, okay, so 300 is the minimum. I'm really curious about Wahnsinn, by the way. Wahnsinn might be a very good player, but it might also be terrible. Minge salutes Generalsekretär Kurt Eisner. Minge has for some time been one of the strongest supporters of the United Bavarian Council Republic's government. Today, their planetary mayor unveiled a statue to Generalsekretär Kurt Eisner to honor his services to the planet and the state, and to prove the planet's dedication to the United Bavarian Council Republics. Now that is beautiful. Good old Kurt Eisner is getting a statue. That do anything for us? Oh yeah, government support is modified. Added for 120 months. Planet Unity output +2. Just a straight, flat +2. Love it. Keep going. 13 months. Right. Wait, why are you heading... Why are you exploring there now? I guess it's like focused around our territory or something? Not entirely sure of the mathematics behind it. But I don't think it matters that much either. What we should totally do, because right now we're gimped in terms of growth anyway, we should change our laws so that our food stockpiling changes to balanced.
Work's done.
That way we can secure some for long-term shortages. Special project completed. Also, you know what? I actually have to change. Sorry, every Canadian. I hope we're still good friends, eh? But I think we want to change it.
Faith manages.
What about...
Descent is forcefully discouraged.
Oh, that sounds nice. I like that one. What about... Alright, yeah, let's pick this one. After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains found on Civic 1, Science Officer Stephanus Bacillus has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones from at least 3 separate species were found within the larger skeleton, and we assume these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash-landed on Civic 1. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone have substantially advanced our knowledge. Oh, this is good. This is a good system. This is a great system right here. If we cut them off here, then we have this entire thing. Obviously, we, you know, like all of these, we don't have any of this tech. We're gonna get it though, alright? I promise.
Special project
You know what
complete.
we also should do? The Ransomers, SOS. The Bioia has been verified as one of the Bavarian make, and the signal it is relaying has been stabilized. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this. Now has the arrested development trait. I think that's bad? Yeah, this is awful. Okay. And then... Bavarian authorities, identify yourselves. Hello, this is the captain of the Luxion, a Bavarian civilian transport. Former captain. The Luxion is gone. We were boarded by pirates and taken captive before they blew up the ship. Who captured you? We will not rescue you. Or we will rescue you. Who captured you? They... I think they call themselves the Ransomers? The Ransomers? At any rate, they're a vile bunch. We'd all be dead already if they didn't think they could get something for us from the United Bavarian Council Republics. I've ever heard them discussing their demands. My demand is, let's turn down the volume a bit. We will rescue you. Bavarians stand in for each other, alright? Oh, thank you, Generalsekretär. We're being held in some space station, but I have no idea where we are beyond that. I will increase the transmission burst now. It should let you triangulate the location of this prison from the emergency buoy. Position recorded in the situation log. Let's take a look how far they are. Oh, it's pretty far. Alright, I wonder how strong that is secured over there. So I need you to just explore the system over there. We just need to pass through so that we can actually get there with a military fleet, right? Because military fleets in this version can't actually go in anymore into unexplored lands, so we have to do it manually via our good old science ships. Oh man, a hostage situation. Let's see if we can figure that one out. I sure hope so. I don't want to see those scientists die. So I believe that this would be amazing. Right, and after doing that, how about we put some stuff... Oh, these are separate, huh? What about we just take one... I don't know. What about we just build a starbase outpost over here? So we then can close the gap eventually over there. And colonize, most importantly, colonize the region right there. And I would like this fleet under Ermeleberg, Admiral Ermeleberg, to go over there. Let's upgrade this one as well. Oh, we could, absolutely. We need more food, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. And then,
Sphere of influence expanded.
Hey, we got the colony. We did it. So, does that mean that I can resettle this pop right over here? I need energy for it, huh? Well, let's just wait for a bit. There you go. Let's resettle them. Now, the alien trespassers have their very own planet. I will allow them to procreate because of this. Nope, this is under species, alien trespasser, population control, no population control. Colonization is allowed. Migration control is enabled so that they can't actually move. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now they have their own planet and everything's fine. And we have an additional building, additional slot here. I think we want food and mineral output by 5. That's great. Why did our mineral... Oh, because the pops are eating the minerals, right. Or not eating, but they need them to live. So that went down a bit. Cod Eisen is leveled up to level 6. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna end the episode right here. A lot has happened. We have established... Let me just rename this, actually. So this system will be named Schnitzel. And in the next episode, we will take a good long look at the pirate station, which I believe to be right here. Yep, right there it is. Right here in this unknown star system. I hope our scientist doesn't die, but I mean, they always die, don't they? Right, so we now have our second planet. Well, they are kind of running away with it, aren't they? Right, I will see you in the next episode of Stellaris, when we will hopefully be able to crush the pirate menace. But if not, then, well, we will see. Maybe it's just a trap as well. Let's figure it out. I will see you in the next episode. Later.